Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Rich. All right, this is going to be very, very exciting. These are 10-minute learning exercises that you can do to improve your art. It's going to be a really, really great series of videos. My goal would be to maybe do like 100 of these. So this will be an ongoing series. It's kind of an extension of my 5-Minute Friday, where I give you like one or two kernels of information that can really, you plant these seeds in sort of like your garden of approach, and you're really gonna, the results will be astronomical. They will compound on each other, and you're really gonna see great things from it. Okay, so this is how this came about. First off, the last like 4 nights when I'm done working, I've been enjoying playing guitar. It goes in waves for me. I know I talk about it a lot, but believe it or not, most of the time I don't have time to play. So when I do, it's really fun. I've wanted to learn some new stuff. Like, I've been playing guitar since I was 12, so long time. And I know a lot of stuff, but I always want to learn more. That's how I am. And so, like, I want to learn some fairly complicated stuff. No different than drawing, wherever you're at right now, there's things that you can't do that are more complicated than the stuff that you're doing that you'd probably like to learn. So during the day, I get really excited about it, and I'm like, okay, like, that would be great to learn. Like, I'll hear some song on YouTube and I'll go like, man, if I learn that riff, or if I learn that solo, like, that'll be killer. That will make that not only will that be a good exercise for me to practice and learn, but it will expand my own vocabulary of musical knowledge, where now I'll be able to write riffs that are at that speed or that tempo or that complexity. Again, same as drawing. So what was happening though is, when I would get done working for the day, I would have no energy to learn it. I've been sitting in this work chair all day, and I'm gonna grab the guitar and I'm gonna sit in front of the computer and I'm gonna listen to something and pick it out by ear or whatever it is, and I just don't have the gas to do it. But I'll lay down in like a recliner and I'll still play guitar for an hour just to kind of blow off steam. Like I said, I'm not a big TV person, so generally what I do at night, if I'm gonna chill, where someone might watch a movie, or maybe you're gonna binge watch a show or something like that, I usually goof around on guitar. And so I'm just running through the same stuff that I always run through, and I'll practice stuff and try to get better at things and make up exercises or make up songs and stuff like that. But I'm not learning the stuff that I wanted to learn, and so I was like, how can I step out of this situation, analyze it, and then get some improvement? And this is the answer. And it's going to be a great exercise for everyone that wants to learn to draw better, which is everyone. Everyone wants to get better at what they're passionate about. There's just no two ways about it. Here's the deal. Take 10 minutes in the morning and you're going to learn one thing. Again, early in the morning, when you're fresh and your mind is clear. And I would suggest, as you move along with this, to pick it the night before. Kind of be aware of, like, tomorrow morning I'm going to try to tackle this. And you're going to get a feel for what you can take in 10 minutes. Maybe it's going to be one singular thing. You're going to learn to draw an eye better. You're going to learn how to draw an angry expression on a face. You're going to learn how to draw the mouth at 2 different angles. You're going to learn the basics of perspective. You're going to try to do a 2-point perspective drawing or a 3-point perspective drawing, and get the feel of what it is, get the information in your head where it's going to percolate for the day. And like I said, you got 10 minutes. Check it out, see what you can take in, and then during the day you're going to think about it. And then at night, you're going to run through it for about 20 minutes. Okay, I know it's 10 minutes of learning, and then you're going to put it to use. So when you're relaxing at night and you're done for your day, you've worked all day, you've gone to school all day, you've maybe done art all day, you're going to grab a sketchbook and you're going to spend 20 minutes and you're going to see if you can do what you learned that morning. If you have learned what you've done in the morning, congratulations, you just learned one new thing that you didn't know how to do the day before. Maybe you're going to remember part of it. You're going to go, oh man, like, A good example that I used, I had a video I scrapped, was like, say you want to get better at drawing hands. Okay, so the hand is a wedge with another wedge that's the thumb, and you could argue there's a smaller wedge that sort of sits over here. So you've got this plane and then two chunks that sit on it. If you can get really good at the main wedge of the hand, the wedge for the thumb, and then these two fingers, that's a good place to start if you're really bad at drawing hands, is get used to drawing these two fingers. And then I would throw in the pinky. And if you can get thumb, pointer, pinky working together pretty good, these other two fingers, they tend to behave and you're going to be able to mix it in. So maybe you're not good at drawing folds, a close. Start to break it apart in very, very small pieces. Maybe you're only going to learn the fold that happens right here when you have an arm outstretched to this. That's all you're going to take in the morning. It's going to take you 3 minutes to do the research, see it, and try to draw it a couple of times. And then if at night you've learned that one fold, boom. Okay, you do that 4 nights in a row, you're going to be able to draw a pretty decent jacket. Okay, do you get where I'm going with this and how simple it is to learn something? There's only so, look, drawing has infinite possibilities, but the reality is you are juggling a finite amount of challenges. Once you have mastered, say, 250 things, a lot of drawing will fall into place. That's why you see people where they start to draw well, and then all of a sudden they draw really well. What happens is they've created a structure, meaning a toolbox that works and can complete drawings that are fairly consistent within the style of that person. Then the next phase is you refine that, and that's where the style and the magic comes in, and you start to see a person really expressing themselves through the drawings. So I'm going to leave it at that. 7-minute video, 10-minute idea, and you're going to take 20 minutes to play around with it each night. At the end of the week, Monday through Friday, I would do this. Saturday and Sunday, you should run through the 4 to 5 things that you've learned throughout the week. If Saturday and Sunday you're able to actually do those 5-10-minute things that you learned, you've really achieved a lot. We'll get into long-term memory and how to retain the stuff when you start to stack another 5 things on top of it and another 5 things on top of that. And now all of a sudden you've learned 20 things in a month or in 4 weeks. Because there's going to be different exercises that you're maybe going to want to run to make sure that you're actually retaining the information. And the other thing I would say is just be mindful of how much you're trying to take in and how much you're retaining. If you're finding that the 10 minutes flies by really fast and you're not able to really take anything with you into the evening, then simplify it. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a sliding scale. You can open it up more if you're able to memorize more, and you can actually slide it down a little bit more if you're not. And at the very least, it's going to make you start to pay attention, and you will start to memorize more. And don't get picky about the first couple of exercises that you do. It doesn't matter what you do, okay? Don't stall and for 4 days you're trying to figure out what's the perfect first 10-minute thing that I'm going to learn. Totally wrong approach. It doesn't matter. I promise you, you will refine it as you go along. So just get in and start doing it. Just pick something. Pick hands, pick faces. Obviously, those are 2 hugely important things for artists, and everybody could probably work on it and be a little better at it. So if you don't know what to pick, try to do something with a head, a face, facial expressions, or hands, okay? And good luck with it, all right? Smash the like. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and subscribe if you haven't, okay? Have a great day. Bye.